hello. Come on in. Coffee shop is open. Give Barry your order. I've got a Americano as usual. Feeling a bit meh today. Self-inflicted. I'm eating all the wrong things. At the weekend, we went to Solihull looking at sofas. Yeah, we're on a sofa hunt at the moment. We've seen a sofa that we both quite like. I showed my eldest daughter, a photo of it. She said it's horrible. So I've got doubts now. Yeah, but there's a tiger shop, whatever they call it, in Solihull. And I bought these. They're really nice. Salty licorice stars. I bet Chatty Batty would go, yeah. No, but I like salt and sweet, and they're very salty, and then you get the kind of sweetness of the licorice. Oh God, I do look a steak today. I am sorry. And then I bought these as well. 200-gram pack of these tiny little biscuits. They've got chocolate filling in the middle. So I've been eating them. What did I have yesterday? I ate a whole 100-gram bag of, they were low-calorie crisps. I ate a whole 100-gram bag. It's not good, is it? Yeah, Secret Diary of a Serial Dieter on Tuesday. Oh, it's not going to be good. Anyway, soup of the day today. I'm squinting because the sun's just come out. Soup of the day today, some of you won't like this, but I think it sounds quite nice. Spinach, Stilton and white wine. So vegetarian friendly, not vegan friendly. I suppose if I left the Stilton out or used vegan Stilton, vegan blue cheese, I have to make sure that the wine is vegan or vegetarian friendly as well. Yes, so that is soup of the day today. So do give Barry your order. Now, as you know, he's been on a customer service training course. So I would like comments down below on what you think his customer service is like today. I think the last time I did a Chatty video, some people said he was all right. Chatty Batty, I don't think, was too impressed. So yeah, treat him with a bit of kindness. Yeah, and we'll perhaps have a Barry update at the end. But it's a funny old world weather-wise, isn't it? Tuesday, we went to Warwick. Again, furniture hunting. It was a complete and utter waste of time. I did some research for furniture shops in Warwick, and they showed pictures of sofas on the website. One of the shops was like one of those ones that you don't want to go in because there's no prices on anything. I don't like shops like that. And if you have to ask the price, you clearly can't afford it, can you? Yeah, so that was one shop that was on my list we didn't bother going into. The other one was just like wooden furniture, like dining tables and chairs and chests of drawers and bedside tables. So that was a complete and utter waste of time because we don't need any of that. Although Mr. Paper&Twine is coming around to the opinion that we might need some new dining chairs in the kitchen because ours are very grubby and horrible and they need painting and it would be a nightmare. Yeah, so that was a waste of time, and we didn't even find the third shop. And we went for lunch, which was lovely. Went for a walk along the river a little bit. I'll show you a little bit of it. I do love Warwick for the buildings, and the castle is phenomenal. If you've got a young family, or not so young family, teenagers, in the summer they do brilliant displays there, like jousting and falconry, and yeah, I mean it's not cheap to get in, but it is a lovely day out at Warwick Castle. And then when I came back from Warwick, it was such a beautiful evening. I thought, I've got to go for a proper walk. We'd meandered and I'd done over 10,000 steps, but I felt like I needed to go for a proper walk. So I did. And I went to, there's an area near where I live which has got a modern housing estate on it, and it used to have a very bad reputation for crime when we first moved here nearly 30 years ago. But there's an old part of that village which I'd never really been to until probably last year, and it's right on my doorstep. Anyway, there is a little church that I've been trying to find, and I stumbled across it and happened to meet a man who is from the British Church Conservation Society, and he was doing his round. So here's a little bit of St Michael's Church.
Yeah. So we keep them unlocked.
That organ is just absolutely beautiful, the paintwork on it.
Yeah.
I'm very glad I stumbled across this. I'm not even religious, but I do like a bit of history. It's probably not in your area, but there's a lost village near Braunston called Wolfencote, and there's a very old little church there. Is it on your patch?
I've just been there.
I've sung there in a little chamber choir at Wolfencote, Christmas by candlelight.
Before here, it's right on the edge of Northampton. It's a great job. I've only been in this job 6 months, but it's a great job. It really is. Working with the sort of amazing volunteers. Sorry, get out your way.
As I said in that little bunch of clips, the organ is beautiful. And when I was first teaching at the school that I'm at now, there was a lad, I won't say his name, who lived near where this church is, and he was learning the organ, church organ, which was quite unusual really. And I remember him doing a concert to raise money for the restoration of that organ. I'm pretty sure it was. He went on to study music at university, went to music college, and he did become an organist for quite a famous church thing. I need to research him. We were friends on Facebook, so I might message him. Oh God, how old would he be now? If I'm going back 28 years, and he was about 12, 14, 28 years ago. I can't do the maths. Mid-40s he'd probably be now. Yeah. Anyway, that was really nice to see the chap, and had a nice little talk with him. But I should have gone for a walk yesterday, and weather was rubbish. It rained here pretty much all day. So I hunkered down, did a little bit of crafting. I've got another magazine commission on the go, which I'm just planning at the moment. I've got until the end of the month, so I'm all right. But this new company that I'm doing a couple of hours teaching a week for, they need me to have a first aid certificate. So I've done a first aid course online. It was quite time consuming actually, but I did the test for that yesterday, and I got 92%. Yes, a lot of it's common sense, isn't it? And I think actually, do you know, we can all do cuts and bruises and all that kind of stuff, can't we? But if I was to meet somebody who actually did have a seizure or stop breathing, I'd be a bit about putting them in the recovery position the first time. I suppose it's practice, isn't it? The more you do it, the easier. But yeah, so I've done that. I've got to do a child protection course now. I have done one, but I can't find the certificate, so I might as well do this one. I don't have to pay for it, you know, it's all free training. Yeah, so that's something I'm going to do when I get off here. I must talk about money. I must talk about money because, you know, I'm trying to be frugal, and March was an abysmal month for my frugality. I went to the original reenactors market and spent a fortune there. Some yarn came in. Not very much yarn is going out at the moment. And I bought, or I paid the deposit for the Sherry Iris yarn advent for this year, which I'm really looking forward to. I am going to try really hard not to buy any more yarn, although I have been asked by a colleague to knit them a little bear like Anne Lane's little bear, and she wants it in like a pale blue, and I haven't got anything quite the right shade, so that might have to be a little purchase, but I am getting paid for it, so you know, it's not for me, it's a purchase. And I did say I could buy yarn for gifts and for any commissions that I had, so yes, so that is okay. But yeah, it was a spendy month. I've actually done okay, I think, on not buying paper pads. I don't think I've bought any paper pads this year. I don't think I've bought any rubber stamps this year. So that's okay, that is okay. I have resisted Lost Shadow, but I have got paper crafting tonight, and I do need some cardstock. I need A3 black and white cardstock, and I think I need A4 in both colours as well. Just looking behind me, I could do with some. I'm getting a bit low. No, I'm all right on black actually, I don't need it, but I do need A3 because I like to do reinforced boxes and they take a bit more real estate, if you like. Yes. So we are going to be making a card tonight. I don't know what the card is, I haven't seen a picture of it, but Julie Hickey has got a new release and Hazel is selling it as a bundle with about 12% off, I think, and I'm looking at it and it is very, very pretty, but I'm thinking, do I need it? And I might have said this in another video, I'm really sorry. Do I need it? No, I don't. Do I want it? Yes, I do. So I'm going to wait and see what is what. But last month I had about £111 left over at the end of the month. After I'd paid all my bills, all my money coming in, I had a couple of magazine commission payments last month. I think I had about 3. And of course, April is going to be a very lean month for me because there's 2 weeks where I'm not getting paid. And obviously, there's 2 weeks where I'm not working for Theatre Train either. So it is going to be a very, very lean month this month. So I've got to be good. So I think I'm going to try really, really hard to resist, and I'll let you know next week whether I resisted. So yes, I need to do better in the being frugal stakes. I need to do better in the eating stakes, the drinking stakes. I'm easily led. I really am easily led. It's awful. And I've been for a brisk walk today and my belly felt heavy as I went out. It did, it felt heavy. I can't say my clothes feel any tighter, but I know when I get on the scales next week on Tuesday, it's going to be bad news. It is really going to be bad news. So I've got to change my mindset. Yeah, anyway, I have been for a walk today because when I woke up, it was raining and it was dull. And I looked at the weather forecast and there was a little window of dryness. It said it was going to start raining again at 2 o'clock. So I have been out. I set my phone alarm for 30 minutes and just walked, and then when the 30 minutes went off I walked home. So I've been out for more than 30 minutes, and I've tried to walk really, really briskly, and it is actually clouding over again now, and there are some really grim looking clouds out there, so I'm glad I've done that. I've done a really good job of tidying up my kitchen because it's been a bit minging. We've all been cooking a lot and not been clearing up properly after ourselves. So I've done that, and the work surfaces and the hobs looking clean. I've done all the washing up, the dishwasher's loaded up and set off, and I need to hoover the kitchen floor. But the hoover is in my husband's office and he's not here, so it's all locked up, and I can't be bothered. I think that's a job to do later. Yeah, so this is a really, really boring coffee shop drivel today, isn't it? I bet you're really glad you tuned in. Really glad, yeah. Anyway, a couple of more things that I need to talk about. If you are watching Purple Nana, I have emailed you, but I haven't looked at my emails at the time of filming this. I sent your ATC swap for that was supposed to get to you by April the 1st. I sent it last week. I've ripped the stamp off because I need to resend it to you because it's got the wrong address. So I have emailed you asking you for your address, if you could just confirm it. And thank goodness I always put on all the mail I send out, by and large, where it's come from. So thank God it's been returned to me. And somebody actually said, I think it's Pauline Toy, that she's not received her jigsaw piece, which I sent out probably getting on for a fortnight ago. Second class, or was that last week? I can't remember whether that was last week or whether it was 2 weeks ago, but it has got my address on the envelope, so hopefully it'll be returned to me and I can resend it to you, or hopefully you've received it, or hopefully it's just got, you know, delayed. Because that'd be a real shame, wouldn't it, if we had a piece missing out of our puzzle. And Pauline, I'm not blaming you, don't, you know, oh gosh, no, I'm not laying any blame at your door whatsoever. But it would be a shame if we've got a piece missing. And I was lying in bed thinking about it last night, thinking, I wonder if I can get another jigsaw the same and send that piece. Because I've kept a note of who, as you know, if you're in the collab, I've numbered, here's the blooming rain again. I've numbered the back of each piece and made a note of who I've sent each piece to. So yeah, hey ho. Anyway, I need to do a couple of VRs. Yes, now the one person I know very well, I've been subscribed to her for ages, and she's always very supportive of my channel, so I want to support her back. She is celebrating exceeding 500 subscribers. She's well over 500 subscribers now, which is a massive achievement, isn't it? A really, really massive achievement. And she wants to celebrate, and this is only open UK, I think, because it's a massive prize she's put together, and it's going to cost a lot to post because it's going to be very heavy. All she wants you to do is send her a napkin, because she is making some coasters out of old tiles, or repurposing tiles that she doesn't need into coasters. God, I really do look horrible today. I am sorry. Yeah, and I think you've got until the 26th of April for that, and usual rules apply, but I'll leave her giveaway video linked in the description box. And then the other person I don't know very well, I've just subscribed, somebody called Emjay, who is Craftylittlethings. You probably all know her much better than I do. I've been a bit lax in my crafting YouTube watchage of late. I don't know, I'm much more into my politics and current affairs at the moment, which is a bit probably why I'm feeling meh, because it's all doom and gloom, isn't it? Anyway, Craftylittlethings, MJ, she is celebrating over 800 subscribers. I think she's on 855 or something. It's amazing. And she would like you to send a congratulations or graduation card to her daughter Lily, and an ATC to her in your style, with all the usual things on the back, your birthday, your likes, dislikes, all that kind of thing. And again, I will leave her giveaway video linked in the description box. And the closing date for that is the 27th of May. Yeah. So Barry is busy at the moment. When it's not raining, he is putting together an Easter egg hunt for Brandon in our back garden, because Beryl, she's been a little bit kind. She has said that Barry can see Brandon on Easter Sunday, so he has hidden about 150 little eggs wrapped up in foil in the back garden. Yeah, so he's got a little spring in his step, a little smile on his face, and I think it's very nice that Beryl is giving Barry a chance to make things up with her and Brandon. Bob the Builder's not very pleased because he thinks Barry's trying to get his feet under the table again with Beryl, but we'll see. And on that note, I have whittled on for absolutely ages. What am I doing? So tomorrow, I think I'm putting up my make for the hashtag PT Tag Club. There will be another prompt for that on Monday. I shall pop up at some point a video, a little flick through of the winnings that Anne Lane won for my challenge last year. We are in the month of April. Am I going to do a challenge this year? Am I going to do it, be a Glad to Be Alive 2023 challenge? You'll have to wait and see. Probably will. But anyway, I'm going now. Take care, everybody. Bye now.